Hello everyone, welcome to like part 2 of one of my most well-performing series. Jeez, like this video released and everybody was on that video like it was nothing. I was going to continue from where I was last time anyway. Breathtaking views. What's chaos? This train passed by some incredible sights. I'm just happy to be travelling at normal speed. I get nauseous pretty easily. Damn, is this dude literally me? The frick? I have to avoid things like roller coasters. I don't mind roller coasters though. I find myself running on the tracks more than I do riding the carts. I'll never understand this friend group. You're not meant. Mr. Slappy Hands. The robotic arms here are really helpful. Aye. What's the arm doing to my hair? You fix it up a bit. That's incredible. Interesting tech. Should I fear for my job a little bit? How well can it microwave? Yep. Beans! Ah, a bowl of assorted nuts. A classic saloon snack. Kind of bland. Sounds like someone licked the Knuckles, no! Or maybe they're just unsalted. Still gonna blame Knuckles. Something's always hidden in the trash. This one's empty as well. Sometimes I think your theory about something else being hidden in the trash is flawed. Well, no matter of time, have faith. See, one man's trash is another man's treasure. I think Tails is ignoring me. Howdy, partners. Splatoon free establishment. Coliseum Highway Zone. Howdy, partner. Funny, door's locked tight. We can't go any further. Wonder how Amy was able to leave then. Good point. When were these doors locked? How long were they locked for? I'll have to keep this in mind. Isn't cash reward for finding this robot? Maybe I'll keep an eye out. Poor Omochao. Hate to see them like this. What did they do? Medical malpractice. Interesting. Clearly wouldn't be able to give the game Super Monkey Ball a try. Do you think it broke when the train sped up? Damages look more caused from punches. Who could have done that? Who could have done it? Man with oversized comical punch hand. What are you looking at me for? Smashed arcade is added. I have that in my pocket. Babes, this is interesting. What is? It's just a few cups. Sure, but why are there 3? Knuckles was really thirsty. Lipstick. One has lipstick on them. That's not Knuckles' colour at all. Someone else must have been here. Rouge? We found enough clues. Let's go interrogate Knuckles. Nope, that's the wrong thing. Do I have like a list of passengers? I can't remember if Rouge was wearing Rouge. I thought I told you to leave me alone. I like your hat. Knuckles, are you blushing? I said leave me alone. Doesn't look like he's used to being complimented. Did you just adjust your hat a bit so we can see it better? I said leave! Can I take your order? Not hungry. Well, if you ever are, let me know, won't you? Sure. Like a butler sort of thing. Come on, Beeps, you're not a butler. Yeah, like a butler. Excellent. Thank you, butler. Dad! What now? I like your hat. Okay. Start interrogation! Knuckles, Beebs and I need to determine what you were doing during the hour the murder took place. I already told you, buzz off. You're not getting anything out of me. Thankfully, we don't need you to say much. What happened here is pretty obvious. Honey? It is. We have evidence too. We do! Beebs, just take a good look at our inventory. What was distracting Knuckles during the time Sonic was murdered? The arcade machine? Ha! Makes you think I touched. If this was like a real life situation, I would be slowly walking towards him and not stopping until I'm nose to nose with him, looking him straight in the eye. Oh shit, I forgot about this. Things I need to do. a Bring Lawson Mad Watch, please. Woohoo! Whee! Ding. I do kind of wish it done the dee. That's not a tough one, Knuckles. You clearly touched the arcade machine because it was covered in punches. What evidence do you have that the damages are punches? What are you staring at my hands for? You clearly destroyed the arcade machine, but why? I need a punching bag when none were available with me. You raged out, I get it. Super Monkey Ball's hard, man. You don't underestimate it. It's a sudden urge to punch, huh? I believe repairing the arcade machine will give us the answer. But how will you? I'm on it. Beebs, distract Knuckles while I fix Super Monkey Ball. Bring it on. How am I to distract Knuckles? I mean, I guess I do have like a very punchable face, but come on. Yes, I did jump that because I wanted to end on an even number. Don't judge me. Arcade machine is fixed. Don't look at the scores! Quick, look at the scores! Victor. Knuckle. Oh, Vector better by 1. Take off, Vector, you bastard. Toast apple. Bread. Ultim bagel candy. Ah, great. Nothing, obviously. Tells us something massive. Look at the name on the top of the list. It's Vector. He's supposed to be in the library car. Pictures begin to be painted here. You competed with Vector to see who can get the highest score, and Vector beat you by 1. I don't even know if I've been speaking out on a microphone. My bad. In frustration, you destroyed the arcade cabinet. Grrr. He's punching the air in frustration. You're guessing. Where's your proof? Where's your evidence? Vector's a common name. Prove to me he was here. No. I'm not gonna lie, I disabled pitfalls in the menu because I was like, what the frick is a pitfall gonna be? I thought this was a mystery VN. These what proves he was here. No! I thought it was strange there's more than one cup sitting next to you. You're supposed to be participating in the Murder Mystery game for Amy's birthday. You and Victor enjoyed some drinks, playing arcade. It's not like it wasn't. Don't tell Amy. I think we're on the right track here. As you say, Victor popped in at the top of the hour, wanting to play the arcade game machine with me. We went back and forth trying to figure out the game, and when we did, we competed for the highest score. And he bested me, I destroyed the machine. No proof of his win. I was trying to fix the arcade cabinet before you two came in. Honestly, I didn't want to be caught. That's my story and alibi. I've already told you an abridged version of this to Amy. This friend group has a lot of pride issues. That explains one of the used cups. One of the cup with the lipstick mark. Rouge. It's inconsequential. Not worth mentioning. She searched around for something but failed. Made fun of her game and left. Obnoxious, that one. She was looking for stuff to steal, duh. But you offered her a drink, apparently. I don't know why she showed up. Showed up. I've told you everything that happened before the train sped up. You're not satisfied? Well, you two relent. I'm understanding the scenario. Victor visited to play games, Rouge couldn't find something and left. Knuckles destroyed the machine. All makes sense to me. Thank you for answering so many of our quick. Actually, that's not everything, is it, Knuckles? I want to step back to something I noticed. One more name in the high score list. Doesn't make sense. Look one more time. An odd name. What are you talking about? Candy? Can I... Oh, it's a point. All the other names have a food theme, but this one, it goes by the name Ortu. You may not know, Beebs, but there's someone here that goes by that title. The ultimate life of Shadow. There's really someone that goes by that. Nothing sneaks by you, does it, bud? Victor and I were struggling so much with the game, but then Shadow dropped by. So Shadow was here too. He taught us the game and was first to get his name on the scoreboard. Victor and I then fought to beat Shadow's score. They're both very annoying. You all immediately had to compete. He gave me this before he left. Shadow told me to lock the door and not open it for anyone, then he left. When Victor was leaving, I locked the door behind him. So... saw no one else after locking the door. That's the honest truth. So when Amy came through here not too long ago, did you open the door for her? No, I think she has some sort of key. Yeah, she has the princess key. I have a lot of questions. What happened to the library to cause Victor to come here? Well, Victor's bored and wanted to play a game. Oh, why is Shadow locking doors? And what was Rouge searching for? Loot! She's a thief! I know, they didn't tell me. Even though I asked that with that cowboy accent. You're gonna have to find him and ask them yourself. More information I expect to get here, but it seems we can move on. As of right now, I believe you're still at Knuckles. We only know for sure when we confirm things with Victor. Fair enough. Library's next car. Give whoever killed Sonic an earful for me. Detective Tails and Butler. I liked it better when he wasn't talking to us. Will do, Sheriff. Come on, Beebs. Let's head to the library. This is way more exciting than microwaving chili dogs. Beebs! Coming. Guess. Is there supposed to be other things that I can... I don't get the need for the confirmation, which makes me think there's secrets. Is it you? Still empty like my soul? Sorry, that's Manly Badass Zero's thing. You got it, partner! Hang in there. All this stuff's getting heavy. I'll dump what I don't need. Everyone's favourite journalist reporter, Amy Rose, is hot on the scoop. I'm heading out. You've been fabulously helpful. Already? Before you go, Espio and I want to give you your presents. My presents? You're both too sweet, thank you. Victor, seems we have more guests. Amy, there you are. Want to join us in finding clues? Flattered, but the pace you two are going, Sonic's murder will never get found. Ah, she's confident. She must have something up her sleeve. This tip is just too juicy to ignore. I'll see you around. Don't worry, Sonic, I'll be blown to Avenger. And quick. Are you gonna leave? The door to the next car is locked. You told the birthday girl! Tails, we already worked that out. Alright, birthday girl gets the birthday key. Of course, it's a birthday privilege. I'll solve this case before anyone else. Bye! Amy may be hasty, but she's thorough. Now, what are you two doing? Looking mighty suspicious, I say. I'm a detective, so I can't be murderer. And I'm, here to ask if anyone's hungry. Starved! Kill for chicken parmesan right now. Maybe kill isn't the right language to use right now. I'm Victor the Butcher. Licensed to handle raw meat. I'm Espio, the poet. Why is there a butcher in the library? A resonant message from poet to reader meant to challenge the delicate perspectives with the most rhythmic prose. Can I hear some? Sure. Teardrops in spring. Can you hear me sing? La 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 dee dee dee. Not it. I have more if you like. Cherry blossoms in the spring. I'm satisfied now. At least he's rhyming, I suppose. Beebs and I are here to establish both of your alibis. Can you walk us through what happened after Amy had everyone leave the dining car? That's simple. We just explained this to Amy, actually. We were all sent off. Rouge, Blaze, Shadow, Sonic all passed through this library car, where Amy told me and Espio to stay. I promptly picked a book off the shelf and made myself comfortable. Veta got bored, so I to see what Knuckles was up to in the saloon car. Yup. Where was Rouge? We happened to see her lipstick stain on a cup in the saloon car. Rouge came over to the library car. seemingly looking for something. Then she went to search the sewing car. Then she came back shortly after. We heard her shout, "No way!" to the grocery stand over there. Then she left back to the casino car before Shadow came through and locked the door. Wonder what she found. Obviously on the hunt for something. After Rouge left, Shadow walked through the casino car. Then entered the library car and locked the door behind him. More importantly, why has Shadow been locking doors? Shadow walked through the library car to the saloon car where Knuckles and I were playing games. He insisted on showing us up at Super Monkey Ball. I got so engrossed at by the rolling monkey action, I hardly noticed when Shadow left the saloon car. I guess he walked through the library car to the casino car, again locking the door behind him. Then returned to the lounge car, where it was meant to be stationed. When Victor came back, we realised Knuckles locked the door to the saloon car. We were stuck in the library car. That was when the train sped up. We were worried about the bookshelves falling on us, but we got through it alright. We sat trapped here until Amy arrived asking questions. She's the one that told us someone murdered Sonic. Yeah. That's all that happened. With all these locked doors, it seems Victor and Espio couldn't have left the library car or the saloon car. Thank you for your cooperation. We're just going to peek around and we'll return with questions. If you return with any meat, I'll chop it for you. If you'd like to be serenaded with a poem, I got you covered. The alibi's solid enough. We should still search for clues. Any evidence that proves what they're saying is true. Victor's reason for leaving his post, determine Espio's actually in the library car. Keo, whatever you want to say them. Chow hangs precariously from the tree branch. A large text below reads, "Hang in there." Wow, I really needed to see this. Little Kyle's hanging there. Refused to use his wings to fly to safety, because choosing the hard way is often most rewarding. It's beautiful. This Kale can stick to his principles and find strength, and I can too. There's no way there was that much thought put into this poster. He looks smug back there. Poor thing, the arm's really struggling cleaning up this car. To be fair, I wouldn't want to clean up all this mess either. Let's just leave it alone to do its thing. Probably for the best. Globe. A globe of a marvellous planet. I haven't travelled around much. The islands are all fun and all, but I'd love to visit some of the countries. They're a lot of fun, honestly. Plenty of wonderful people and shops. Food can't be beat either. Perfect for a vacation. The conductor was talking about Spagonia, if you've ever been there. I have, actually. If you're visiting, be sure to stop at the university and say hi to Professor Pickle. He'll tell you everything about the area. Makes one scrumptious sandwich. I'll keep it in mind. The group knows everyone and has been everywhere, haven't they? What's the bright red book? Oh, yuck. This reeks of evil scientist Dr. Eggman! Yep, this is Dr. Eggman's autobiography and recipe book. What kind of recipes? Who cares? I wouldn't trust any book he's written. It's weird this is even here. Maybe people just appreciate an omelette. May not be wrong. Let's check there. Hate to say it, but there's nothing here. Thought there'd be something there. He's sad there was nothing in the trash bin. No, I'm alright. I'm sure we'll find something in the next bin we find. You think so? Just gotta stay optimistic. Yeah, okay. Trash bin's hide secret, I'm sure of it. You're pretty unconventional, but I like that. I don't think that was a compliment, but... So many books on the ground. Wish we had time to pick them all up. I sadly have no interest in picking up these books. A lot of these were locked out by the trains being knocked out. But Rouge pulled a lot of these out too, searching for something. What reckless behaviour. I feel sorry for the poor books. Spines are creasing. They're opening too far. Nerd! Brochures. There's travel destination ideas here, like amusement park, caverns, hotels, restaurants. Ooh. Look at this. There's a couple of maps here. Map of the library car. The books are categorized by genre, which are listed here. Love a good overhead map. Take this brochure about the cave too. Look, the stalactites. Nah, leave it. Yeah, that's fair. Nobody shares my fondness for caves. Can I look at the overhead map? Is it going to be important, isn't it? Alright, let's start talking to these guys. Fancy poem. How about a trains. Locomotive in motion. I think I lost my lotion. The window shows the ocean. Oh wait, where's my lotion? I actually kind of like that one. Huh? Can I take your order? I have a poem with this. My starved stomach bambled, though I ignored the grumbling tumbling. For the eggs I received are scrambled. I asked for my eggs sunny. We don't serve eggs in the train, no. My talent is wasted on you lot. Shadow supposedly walked through the library car before going into the saloon. Shadow left the library car. He locked this door on his way out. There's a reason he's doing this. Should we make a note of it? And I do believe we should. That did kind of look like that's not locked. Did you bring me meat? I may be a butcher, but they confiscated my meat cleaver before getting on the train. He actually tried to bring a knife on the train. I'm a man of authenticity, Tails. Without a knife, I'm just a chef in a ketchup-stained apron, not a butcher. I think if you had a knife on you, we'd definitely think you were the murderer. What if I hid the knife? You know, I'm not the biggest fan of this line of thought. Actually, I'm off duty at the moment. Murder mystery is more important. Why would you show the menu to me? Why would you tease him like that? And here I thought I could trust you. You've made a fool of me. Look, Beeves, you've made him a fool. No, I'm the fool. Yeah. Smooth things over, but at what cost? Confiscate the meat cleaver. I don't know. Is there one more thing? Shit, I didn't mean to click on it. Feck off. Go away. Shush. Let's just take a pause and sit for a second. These chairs are very comfortable. So plush. Puts me right in the mood to read. Makes me want to take a nap, personally. In fact, maybe I'll rest my eyes. Peeps, no, don't fall asleep. There's been a murder, remember? I had a ring for every time a murder ruined my nap time. Would you have multiple? Cause like, bruh. There's a couple of other times that it did sort of warn me that I was... Oh. Check out our book club. I'm sure the other times it said I had everything I needed to do the investigation. Gone gal. Okay, let's just interrogate then, I guess. Interrogation! No. Never mind. Maybe I should actually read that one. I made it up this place with my beloved antique vase, but a mistake in my haste dropped the vase from my embrace. So my antique I must now replace. You're in space, bruh. So, oh, for fuck's sake, there's more. Wish I could stop and look at all these books. Sonic needs me. No time to rest. Let's move on then. I mean, a little peek wouldn't hurt. Scavenge through the book titles excitedly. It's like a kid in a candy shop, or in this case, a genius in a train library. That's odd. I know some of the books have fallen on the floor and everything, but every book in these shelves is in alphabetical order but this one. Mirage Express Manual. The train we're currently on. Think someone found it on the ground and put it back? Maybe, but this is interesting. Let's make a note. Yeah, enough clues, okay. Stop! Two of you don't believe us, eh? It's not that we don't trust either of you, but it wouldn't be a proper detective without examining the validity of your alibis. Beebs and I are here to confirm two things. Why Vector left to go play games with Knuckles, and if Espio really was reading in the library car. Vector, we'll start with you. Why'd you leave the library car to visit Knuckles? We're prepared to present evidence if need. Well, that's easy, I got bored. Yeah. What? I wasn't entertaining him enough, it seems. Victor enjoys being social. Plus, we were instructed to mingle. I remember the arcade machine, the saloon car, so I figured I'd go check it out. Thanks for information we gathered with Knuckles. So that brings our attention to you, Espio. Rouge entered the library car, found something, and left. You said you immediately started reading, but were you actually reading the entire time you were in the library car? Of course he was! Once Espio starts reading, he doesn't stop till he's done. I've seen it happen. Must have been a good read. What was the book? Doesn't owe you that, detective. Let the man live. What if it was embarrassing? What kind of things do you think I read? If you won't talk, I have a hunch what that book might be. Could you help me out? A manual? I think Espio was reading instructions? What argument could you possibly have to support this? Oops. Gotta get my rings. Ooh, we've got 4 lines now. We're going up in the world. Don't get greedy. Don't need them. The books scattered around the floor, sure, but the remaining books on the shelves were all in alphabetical order. All except this manual, meaning someone, at the very least, picked up the manual and put it back in the incorrect place. This lack of attention to detail isn't normally like you, Espio. Hey now, I won't have you insult my pal like this. Calm down, Victor. I know you mean well, but I can handle myself. Sorry. But you're in a poet. Friendship can form anywhere. This is indeed the book I was reading, the Mars Express manual. Trains are cool. In that case, I'd like to ask you a few questions about the manual. Beebs, if you don't mind. Could you ask Espio some questions about the manual? Just flip to a page and ask away. Well, I could have read the whole thing start to finish and not answered a damn thing about it, so... Which page should I quiz him on? Page 14. What efficient and extremely accurate technology was installed to assist in keeping the train spotless? Robot arms. During events, they can perform a variety of tasks and are responsible for cleaning up trash and messes after them. The conductor said that. The train company didn't want to hire any janitors. Robotic arms can also detect weapons or explosives being brought into the train, ensuring passenger safety. He aced that question. Hit him with another! What's the Mirage Express cancellation policy? No refunds, you may charge, no show fee. This does not apply if you're over 65. The person who made this rule must have been over 65. Let's see if Espio can go. 16! What was implemented to support the conductor duties and ease general train obligations? An intelligent data processing system works in tandem with the conductor to assume smooth travel for guests. I remember this, the train is not a pilot, but I can't access its full suite of capabilities without the conductor present. Can I pass your little test? No. I hate to say it, but no. Just kidding, you passed. I completed your test with ease. All my efforts were only to please, but you joked and japed, said no to my face. I wish you were riddled with fleas. Did you just rhyme a curse at me? You've clearly read the manual. Those answers feel far too specific to be guesses. And you both had the nerve to question my buddy like that. We don't want to be sporting folks who read. You have to admit though, reading the entire time a murder occurred does sound a bit suspicious, even if true. You answered all my questions so calmly. He's very impressive. I understand everyone's cautious attitude. Victor was the only one to see me reading, after all. My alibi is hard to substantiate despite being the truth. Definitely read the manual. Suppose we get... Is that true? Victor was the only one to see you reading? No. And we have evidence to back it up. A piece of evidence links to something I saw in Espio reading. The brochure. I guess it would be this one, or it could also just be Shadow walking backwards and forth. Shadow's lot. Pray tell, what does this have to do with anything? What up, babes? Let's get our argument together. paying attention. Better than last time. Shadow walked through the library car to get to the saloon car, where he set the original high score on the arcade machine. Yeah, but I ended up beating it. It wasn't a high score long. Crocs are natural gamers. Espio said he saw Shadow enter the library car, but he's mentioned nothing about Shadow's return. He only mentioned that Vector came back. When Shadow left Knuckles and Vector in the saloon car, Espio was fully seated reading his book for a good while at this point. We know Shadow had to walk back through the library car when he left the saloon car. Absolutely no way Shadow and Espio didn't notice one another on Shadow's return trip. Simple slip up. Fully immersed in my book, I didn't notice Shadow. You're telling me the sound of doors opening and locking wouldn't have caused you to look up. Well, you see, I can sense Espio's desperation here. Defending the argument that he was reading the entire time isn't easy. So you didn't see Shadow return from his saloon car to lock all the doors, and at the moment, were you really in the library car at all? How did Espio leave? Shadow locked the doors, and no one saw Espio in the saloon car. It's a mystery, my dear babes. One that I would love for Espio to solve. You gotta believe me! That cool demeanour is vanishing. So involved in my book, I didn't know Shadow passed back through the library car. Honest. When Vector returned, he even had to tap me on the shoulder to get my attention. Oh, I think I remember doing that. You think? Must avenge my friend's death, so I'll ask you again, Espio. If you weren't here for Shadow to see you reading, how did you leave the library car? I wasn't. I didn't. Why doesn't this seem right to me? Tails definitely feels like he's onto something, but I don't see it. Espio simply sitting reading? He somehow vanished to not notice Shadow. Join Tails? Beeps, my favourite and beloved employee, please protect the passengers aboard this train. They must be taken care of. If you fail, lawsuits will be torturous. Don't allow such an old feeble soul to get sued. To make sure our guests are taken care of, I have to speak up. Tails! You have a piece of evidence that can answer all of our problems. Right, my fellow associates, lay it on me. This one. Quest for onion rings. Okay, now I'm just getting greedy. No! Library map. Oh, I see! See the exits? Right across from one another. In a straight path. A Shadow walked the straight path. There's a way Espio and Shadow couldn't have seen one another. Looks like you have to point out exactly where on the map you mean. Where could you have been for not to see it? I mean, that's the most obscure. Interesting. That's where I was sitting reading my book. I can second this. When I returned from the saloon car, Espio was in the same spot. That confirms it then. You see, Shadow and Espio couldn't have seen one another from the spot because a bookcase is in the way. There's no way Shadow could have seen Espio, or vice versa. Makes a lot of sense why you never mentioned Shadow's return. No way you would have seen him. Apologise for losing my cool back there. I feel like I was grasping despite telling the truth. Glad you all believe me now. Your alibi isn't the most airtight, but I have no further points. Thank you for answering our questions. We did it. Another pair of alibis validated. Too many locked doors to worry about. But I'm glad everyone straightened itself out, Ned. I'm exhausted. I'm going to crash here for a bit. These chairs are comfortable. I could use a breather. Sadly, our work isn't done. Plenty of questions for Rouge, and especially Shadow. The door to the next car is open. Amy must have kept it open when she passed through earlier. We need any meat chopped up. The murder is unloose, but the doors keep getting locked. Tick tick goes the clock. Well, our heroes are in the caboose. Okay, let's go. Well, I'll call this one here then. Another part will be up soon. Good luck, take it easy.